llama-loving friends. I am Fresh, and I am a little bit sassy, and I am Samantha, and I am back with another video. And we are still on the 12 steps of Eating Disorders Anonymous. And today, right now, we are on step 9, which means apologizing to all the people that you fucking pissed off when you were sick. Okay? And this step started with step 8, where you made your list of people that you have done some kind of damage or harm or whatever to, due to your issue, your disorder. And I rambled a little too much in the last video about what in the eating disorder world constitutes inflicting damage on somebody. And I spoke of a movie from Lifetime from the 90s, and there was one, the lady was pregnant, and carrots and whatever. There was another one with teenagers who were bulimic and anorexic. The one was predominantly anorexic, and I believe the other one was predominantly bulimic. And that was the one who got the other one kind of going on the eating disorder route. They were athletes, and I think they played volleyball. It was either tennis or volleyball, but I think it was volleyball. And the girl who got into the eating disorder because of her friend, she was like, the actress that played her was like in every Lifetime movie in the 90s. I don't know what her name is. She's very tall. She was a very tall girl, and she was very skinny. They made her look so pale in this movie because she was tall and she was slim. And they made her look so pale. They made her face look so sunken in. She just kept losing weight and losing weight and losing weight. The other girl that got her into anorexia and bulimia looked like me. A little bit skinnier, but she wasn't thin. She was slim, but she wasn't like thin, like stick thin. She was a cute girl. Like she had like a baby, a baby face. She had a round baby face. She wasn't, it's not even like baby fat. She just looked healthy. She looked healthy, and she wasn't too skinny. She was probably like the perfect weight for her height and body type and whatever. She looked healthy. She got hit by a car. She died because she got hit by a car, and she died because she went into cardiac arrest. She had a heart attack. I can't remember if she died like instantly. I don't think she died instantly. I feel like she was in the hospital, but I don't remember. But basically they equated her death to a heart attack, basically, and not directly related to the injuries she sustained in the car accident. It wasn't like so bad that a 16-year-old girl would have a heart attack. So when she did, the other girl, her best friend, told everybody, and everybody knew at this point, before the girl died, everybody knew this girl was anorexic. That had already come out of the bag. The girl that died, otherwise looked healthy, should have been healthy, shouldn't have had a heart. They were surprised that she had a heart attack, given the injury sustained. They shouldn't have killed her, but it did. Because her heart gave out. Her heart wasn't strong enough to withhold the trauma, the force of, what happened in the accident. She I believe she hit the roof and then hit the ground, like rolled on the ground. But so the tall, skinny girl told everybody that this girl was bulimic. Nobody believed her because she looked healthy. I look healthy. If I got into some kind of an accident, my heart would probably stop. I've thought about that so many times, but I can't break the fucking habit. So obviously, this girl, the tall, skinny girl, you know, were she doing these steps that's, you know, you're going to make amends to. She didn't just come out and be like, hey, I know why, you know, everyone was trying to figure out why her heart was so shot when she's 16 years old. And it wasn't like, I know something. It was, she was bulimic and blah, 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 blah. She was just like me. Nobody believed her because she didn't look like she was. I'm not a fucking twig. It's really hard to be a twig when you're bulimic. That's an anorexia thing. If it's like sunken in, like that's an anorexia thing. Bulimia is really hard to lose weight on sometimes. Like, what's the word? Like legitimate weight, like weight, fat, whatever. Like, because you're eating. You're still eating, and not everything is always coming up unless you are just like, it could be a combination of anorexia and bulimia. You're not eating a lot. When you do, you immediately throw it all up, and then otherwise you're anorexic, or literally you have nothing else going on in your life, and every time you eat, you're just right there in the bathroom, and then you'll stay there until every ounce of it comes up. Trust, if I'm just chilling at home and I'm binging, I would sit there and throw up until I could not throw up anymore. And I'll do that and sometimes worry that I'm going to have a fucking like cardiac arrest doing that, because sometimes it just gets so strenuous. But goddamn it, everything will come up. So I guess so technically step 9 is worded, made direct amends with such people whenever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. And there's lots of additions to this, like keys too. It's got a little chart too, their name, like that one was their name and what you did to them, the step 8. And then this one is the name and then amends, include living amends. I don't know what that means. Maybe important to point out that the 9th step promises usually start to come to pass after we are halfway through step 9. Due to the toll of guilt and shame that some people may not be able to experience significant relief until they have completed all possible amends. We need to be accountable to people who have seen us at our worst, ensuring that we do everything in our newfound power to protect them from further harm from our selfishness and unreasonable expectations. We are sure to make mistakes as we are going along. We are only human. Our perspective will no doubt become clouded whenever we are angry or afraid. Therefore, we firmly resolve to make living amends, which simply means taking a kindly and helpful attitude towards those around us, no matter what they do. Oh, okay. So just like, be a nice human being. Gotta go through a 12-step program to do that, apparently. Just send the 12 steps to the fucking world. Because people are assholes. Especially at election time. So yeah. I guess, you know, like it lists spouses or partners, children, and parents, your family. I don't know, like, what all, who all, you know, it's weird. It's a little weird. I know that the main person involved in mine, I already did it with. My ex. I mean, honestly, the stuff that we made amends and did all that had nothing to do with my eating disorder. On the surface, I guess. I mean, at the time, what I was making amends for, I hadn't eaten, I hadn't slept in weeks. Not because of an eating disorder, because of depression. Which is fucked up, because I'm like, well, God, maybe I just need to like destroy myself emotionally and then I can be anorexic. I legit didn't eat. I dropped like 2.5 pant sizes in like a month because I didn't eat shit. My boss, coworkers and stuff looked at me like, because my fucking work clothes were falling off of me. It was bad. But now I'm at the highest weight that I've been in kind of a long time, and it's really irritating me. Probably why I allowed myself to backslide. See, some of the stuff gets you thinking. Digs you, makes you dig, which was the main reason I started doing this, that and the whole amends thing. But, so, I mean, that's really all there is to step 9. I just told a story in there, just like I did in step 8, which is tied to step 9, and not a personal story. Well, I did tell part of a personal story, but the movies that I mentioned, you know, I mean, it's just, it's a thing. You can look healthy, but you're not. No doctor, no physical doctor, because my therapist and psychiatrist know, but no physical doctor that I've spoken to has any idea that I have an eating disorder. Yeah. So they all think I'm weird when I want to have my esophagus checked out because I'm having really bad acid reflux or like stomach or something, you know. You're healthy. Did I divulge that? The fact that I'm not as healthy as you think I am? Nope. Never had any health issues. Never been to the hospital. One time, we're not going to talk about that because it wasn't for a sickness. It was for stupidness. It wasn't because anything happened to me particularly. Well, kind of. Anyway, never had any surgeries, never been sick, never broken anything. I fractured my baby toe when I was in college. My last year at college too. That was a pain in the ass. When I was moving into my dorm. I lived in the dorms all year. Broke my baby toe. So, did have an eating disorder at that point in time. A couple friends in college now. See, I don't know. This is just weird. I don't care for these steps. Like I knew they would bother me just because of the whole religious aspect, but diving more into them, I'm not a big fan. At least not as eating disorders, like as it pertains to eating disorders. My therapist hates 12-step programs too. I guess I shouldn't say hates, but she is not a fan of them either for the religious reasons. But yeah, it's all weird. So yeah, what do you think about making amends in this step as far as eating disorders are concerned, or any of these crazy ass steps for eating disorders? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Alrighty, but that was step 9. 3 more left. And so yes, I will see you in step 10. So you can check out my social media accounts below in the description box. And also, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe, hitting the bell icon so you will know when I release more videos. And check out the video that's an intermission in between steps 6 and 7, because I talk about more stuff that I'm going to be doing after I finish the steps. Alrighty then, I will talk to you guys later, my llama lovelies. Namaste. Bye.
I am brash. I am sassy.